Okay, so we want to figure out where each of those inequalities intersects. To do that on the calculator, we have to graph each piece separately and then just use the intersection function, and I'll show you how to do that. So first we go to y equals and we put each portion of the inequality in. And I'm going to clear this first one out to show you how to do this fourth root, just in case you don't know how to. So you press math, you go down to this fifth option, the x root, and you can just put in whatever you want for x. So I'm going to choose 5, put in the fourth root, and then I'm going to arrow over and enter the function as usual, 1 plus 2x minus 0.1. Then we go to graph it. What we're going to have to do in a lot of cases is adjust the window because it's so jumbled up that we need to kind of zoom in to get a better idea of where this intersection is occurring. And if you kind of look at the graph, the two root functions, they don't really start until between -1 and 0, so we don't really need the portion of the window to the left of -1. And actually you can kind of see the intersection happens, I guess, between 0 and 1, so we really don't need anything beyond that, but I'll just put the x window from -1 to +2, and then nothing's going on below 0, so we can do the y window from 0 up to 2 as well. So we'll just do 0 to 2 for both the x and the y window. So you adjust the window by clicking the window button, and right now the x minimum is -10. We said we're going to go from -1 to about 2. And then for y we'll start at 0 and go up to 2. See if that gives us a better picture. So we really just want to find out these two intersecting points. So it doesn't intersect with this graph at all. So we just figure these two out, and then that will be the interval. That'll be our answer. So to do this, first we go to second, and then on trace the second function is calculate. So you click that. Then there's an intersect function. You can scroll down and press enter, or you can just click the number 5. And it's asking, you see where it says first curve? So we're going to give it the first curve. Since this blue curve doesn't intersect, we don't even really want to deal with that one. So we're going to find the intersection between the red and black here and red and black there. So to hop up to the next curve, you just jump up. And I want to do the lower endpoint first, the lower number intersection first. So I'm going to scroll over to the left, closer to that intersection. You don't have to be exact, but just pretty close to it. So that's the first curve. We press enter. Then it's going to ask us for the second curve. So it jumped back down to this blue one, but we're trying to figure out the intersection here. So we just hop back up, went back to the black one. We don't want that. We want to be on the red one. So now you see we're on the red one. We're pretty close to that intersection already. So that's our second curve. We press enter, and it's going to ask us, do we want to make a guess between these two curves, what this intersection is. And we hit enter, and it says they intersect at -0.3689. So that's the first. And we're going to do the same thing up at the other intersection. So second, calculate, we want the intersection again. Oh, so this time we want to go closer to this other intersection. So once you get on that curve, you just scroll over get pretty close, but it doesn't have to be exact. So enter, back up to the red curve. It's already pretty close. Then you hit enter and enter again, and you can see that it's at 0.6776.